Hi, this is Meadow with Joy, Bloom, and Brilliance, and in this video I'm making a fruit enzyme, actually a pineapple and lemon enzyme. The purpose of an enzyme is to help you digest food. Often these enzymes are sold in health food stores, but today I'm going to show you how to make one. The recipe is very simple, and actually I made this enzyme about a week ago, so you see that it's starting to ferment, you see it's bubbling. Now, the only ingredients you need are lemons, pineapple, and sugar. The original recipe calls for rock sugar, but I just use plain refined sugar and that just works fine. For a jar, if you don't have anything available, I got this jar at Dollarama, or this is an old pickle jar and that will work just fine too. For the lemons, you want to make sure that you clean the exterior of the skin, but that they're dry when you're actually putting them in the jar. So make sure that they're all dried in advance, because you don't want any water getting in the jar and messing with the ferment. So now I'm just taking off the ends because we can't really use those. We aren't using the peels of the pineapple, even though we are using the peels of the lemons. So we want to cut off the peels. And for your pineapple, I always find it best to use one that's quite ripe. So when I buy it, I let it sit out for a few days. And you're going to start to notice that it smells sweet. And that's how you're going to know that it's time to use your pineapple. Also, you're going to notice that during the process your hands get very sticky. Try and refrain from washing your hands or getting your hands wet, because you want to make sure there's no water in the jar that gets in there during the ferment. So now that we have our fruit ready, what we're going to do is we're going to create 3 layers. We're going to create a layer of pineapple, followed by a layer of lemon, followed by a layer of sugar. And then we're going to do that all the way up the jar. So this is my first layer of pineapple, and I'm going to cover that now with lemon. And then I'm going to cover it liberally with the sugar. Then I'll start the process over again. Pineapple, lemon, and sugar. Now that we're done cutting up the fruit, putting it in the jars and covering it with sugar, what you want to do is you want to put the lid on. So what I generally do is I put saran wrap over top of it and I put the lid on. You're going to notice that the saran wrap and the lid is going to get very sticky over time because of all the sugars. So just keep it, maybe when you're storing it, keep it in on a plate, and that way, because the bottom gets very sticky as well. So just something to keep in mind there. And what you want to do daily, so this is a week old, and what you have to do daily is you have to kind of twirl it around and make sure that the juice is actually covering every single piece of the fruit. So you do that daily. The one time I didn't do it daily, I missed a couple of days. Some mold had accumulated on the top and I had to throw out the whole batch, which is unfortunate. It hurts me every time I have to do that. So just keep in mind, every single day you have to twirl it. This will take about 3 weeks to ferment. Right now I'm at week 1, just mark it on a calendar. And by the 3-week mark, it should be good to drink. When taking this as a digestive enzyme, you want 2 tablespoons or about 1 ounce 1 hour before a meal. So if you like this video, if you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments below. I'll have a link to the recipe in the notes below as well.